Hello everyone, it's Tiny Games here. Welcome back to the channel. We are back for our weekly Discord Dreamsnap review video, and this time it's for the Going Green challenge. I'm so excited for this. I think this was a really fun challenge, and I'm really excited to see how you all came up with your theming, your challenging, like what way you went. Did you go kind of leprechaun inspired, or did you do something entirely different? I would love to hear from, or not hear, what am I talking about? I would love to see what you've all done, which is what we're gonna do in a second. We're gonna have a look. Before I do get into it, if you do want to be featured in a video like this, feel free to join the Discord. The link will be in the description down below as always. And secondly, if you like any of the snaps you see, don't forget to give this video a like. It does help me out massively as a content creator, and of course make sure you're subscribed if you're not. Anyway, let's jump into it. Let's run over to Discord and take a look at your amazing submissions. And to begin with, we have this submission here from Strawberry Blonde. Now, this is an Elphaba room inspired snap. So, you did a Wicked themed snap for your film challenge, and now it's kind of like back in the room, ready to take a snap with Elphaba, which honestly, Elphaba is a brilliant theme for this week. I am actually surprised that I haven't seen more Elphaba themed snaps for this week's challenge. Especially with how popular it's been with some of the recent challenges that we've had. It really does surprise me that people didn't go, oh my gosh, perfect, I could do another Elphaba themed snap. But it does seem like you've realised that, and so therefore you've taken another Elphaba themed snap, which I think is fantastic. I love to see it. It definitely has all the very green vibes, which I think is fantastic. I think definitely if I saw this, I would be drawn to it because it is a very green themed snap. It's very creative, and it's nice to see someone doing something a bit different with the challenge. And then we have a submission here from Marina. This is gorgeous. I love all the floral details. I just think how much work this must have taken to get all of it. Like, how do you integrate floral so well here? It's just quite incredible. I love that you've got the two little frogs towards the front. You've got the little I guess it's more of a tealy color, but it is meant to be like a green rabbit and a green dragon here. So you got kind of like the green critters in the shot, which I think is very fun. I love that outfit you've put together. The makeup is stunning. I've got to give it to you there. The makeup really caught my eye when I saw this snap. That was one of the first things that I zoned in on, was how your character looks and their appearance. But yeah, this is gorgeous. Oh, you've also got the green birds too as well. The little green snippets included. There's a lot of green theming here. It's very fairy core, but a very fun little snap you've come up with. And next up we have a submission from Luca and Pupster. And I love this. I did see that Luca didn't like the shoes and the hat, which honestly, totally understandable. So I love that you've changed it up. But I think this looks fantastic. I love how you've created like the rainbow effect throughout kind of thing. Like, we've got the rainbow pots at the front, we've got the rainbow towards the back, we've got a bit of rainbow colouring in detail from the fairy bloss house, which obviously leans into the vibe of kind of like a leprechaun and stuff like that. Love that you've gone with the yellow and green for the water fountains to kind of mix the gold and green tones very nicely. And I like how you've combined the flooring as well, like this gold flooring, but then the green flooring lined with the gold bars. I can't imagine how long that must have taken you to do, but it looks fantastic. And the two 4-leaf clovers at the front, fantastic. Oh, and the gems lining in front of the bumblestone. So cool. And obviously the little dragon companion and a perfect Mickey cloud there. absolutely perfect. This is fantastic. I hope it gets you 4K because I think this is definitely a 4K worthy dream snap. Next up, we have some submissions from Winter Dragonfly. I do just want to say I did read your message and I am very sorry to hear about your loss. I do understand how that could create certainly a trigger for you on a certain day. So I do apologise greatly for your loss and just sending you all the love and support in the world. But let's take a look at your submissions. We have this one here and it's absolutely gorgeous. I love how you've integrated the little peacock topiaries. We have the gold part. What I like is that we don't see the pot of gold specifically. Instead, what you've done is place these giant piles of gold in front, which I think is really, really cool. I like that you've used I think this is called the leafy cottage. I think myself and a lot of other creators refer to it as the Hobbit house, but I love how you've included that as well. I think the outfit is great, love the hair choice and things like that. And of course, the little green dragon companion is the perfect addition. And then I'm going to guess this is your alt account here. Love the rainbow effect here that you've got both at the front and towards the background there. The glowing lights coming from this foliage. So if you place the Vitalist Mine lamp near some like other items like foliage and stuff, basically the Vitalist Mine lamp puts off a really bright glow. So I think that's what you've done here is use that mine lamp and it just creates a really bright light source. But it looks absolutely beautiful. Love the giant towers of gold. I think that's so cool. I love that you've included those there. And actually the what do you call this, like gazebo, the green one, I think works perfectly with the theme. Love the outfit, very green. Love that you've changed the hair green as well. And love the slight subtle makeup detailing that you've got going on here as well. And then we have a submission for your dad's account here. And this is gorgeous. I love this, the rainbows. Again, that glow from these Vitalist Mine lamps. Like you can really see it at work here. It does provide off a really beautiful glow. Love the foliage work. I think that's really beautiful. Love the outfit. Love that you've gone with the green croc. We are seeing a lot of the green dragon. And I must admit, I think through some of the ones I've seen through voting, that does tend to be the most popular companion or critter. So to see the croc is really cute. Love the rainbow effect. Is this... No, it's Maui's house. At first I thought it was Pride Rock, but my eyes failed me. Zooming in, I can see it's Maui's house, but that's really cool to see something different that we don't usually see. Like obviously we've seen a lot of the, I would say, fairy core houses because a lot of people have lent into it with the kind of leprechaun theming. But to see Maui's house looks beautiful. I will admit, Maui does have a really nice looking house. So it's really cute to see. Yeah, I think it looks nice. And then we have your brother's account here. Very kind of like fairy core inspired. Love the crossover with the rainbows. The outfit's beautiful. Again, that makeup work. I love everyone who's focused on giving like a really good makeup look. I think it's really fun to see. What is this? I'm trying to work out what this is here in the background. Also, hi Mickey. Like, obviously you got the Vitalist Mine lamps, but I can't tell what this circular thing is behind your character. What is that? Because I would guess it's a fountain, but I don't recognise it. It's the tiling on the inside that's throwing me off. And I can't see behind your character. There's like no clues there. There's like no clues. What is that? What is that? I don't know, but it looks really cool. Works really well with the rest of the submission. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Love the giant piles of gold we've got scattered throughout the image as well. Very gorgeous. And next up we have a submission from Wolfie here, who's gone with this like nighttime inspired submission. Love all the like the 4-leaf clovers you've got placed here. I think using Scrooge is a great idea, especially with the theming of kind of like if you're leaning into the gold element of the challenge, like having gold mixed with green kind of thing. I think Scrooge is the perfect addition to have. I love that you've used the bubble machines. Like that again, something we're not really seeing. That was something that came in and I was like, this can be so good for some dream snaps. And yet we haven't really had a challenge to fully utilize it. I do think this Oasis challenge is the one to use it in. You can definitely use it. That is my plan. I haven't done my main account snap yet. I have a vision for it. I've had a vision for it for a while now, and I just hope I can pull it off. But we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. I don't know if I can execute it or not, but there is a vision. There is a vision, and I hope I can get it together. I've just been debating about whether I've got the time to actually stream it or not, because I have been quite busy recently. It's been a bit non-stop, and I am not gonna lie, getting to the point of almost being a bit burnt out. So I'm really trying to focus that when it gets really late in the afternoon or evening, that I just chill out. If I haven't had a chance to chill through the day, I've been trying to dedicate a bit of evening time to chilling out. But obviously that means I'm not streaming. So, but we'll see. We'll see. But this is gorgeous. I absolutely love this. Fantastic outfit as well. Next up, we have a submission from Ev Error, and oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I love this. Look at it. Like, one, let's point out the Mickey Cloud. Let's get that over and done with. The giant Mickey Cloud there, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The rows of the rainbows, like the triple row of rainbows, love it. Love how you've combined the Mulan wall fencing here with the peacock topiary. Fantastic. The balloons, the flatter kind of like square topiaries, the rows of the flowers here, the rows of the clovers, the rows of the gems. What even are these candles? Is that from like is it the menorah item or something? I'm wondering if it's that, because does that have multicolored candles? Because maybe it's that, because I was like trying to think of another green candle item, and I believe the menorah item, is it a menorah? It might not even be a menorah. I apologise. But that item with the candles, maybe it's that. Look, we got our little froggy companion down here hidden away. That is so cute. I can just see his little eye peeking through. Obviously, the outfit's fantastic. This is beautiful. This is absolutely stunning. Yeah, I love this. Fantastic. Next up, we have a submission from Cami here, and I really like this with all the very fairy cool kind of vibes. Like, we've got the mushroom cottage, we've got Tinkerbell's house. We do have the tangled little tavern here, but I think that's a cute addition and works really nicely. We've got our pot of gold here with the rainbow coming through and your character really dressed up in green. I like how this is decorated. It's cute. It's cute. It's very cute. It's definitely giving me fairy core vibes, which I really love. And I think the outfit works well for this week's challenge and the theming. So good luck with your results there. And next up, we have a couple of submissions from Amy B. We have this first submission here, and I love how you've gone all in with the green. Like, you've made your character totally green, and I think that's fantastic. Like, even the green makeup shines up against the skin because you've gone with that kind of more neon green for the makeup detailing, and then like the green skin tone. It's just so clever. It's just so clever. Green hair, like there is no more green than this. This is very, very green, but I love it. I think it's fantastic. I really like this room actually. This room's really pretty. I like how you've included Belle because obviously she wears a green dress. So again, aligning with that green theming, and I like the way you've like combined some of these items, like using this seat here as like a footstool for like this chair. the shalong coming in at the sides here. Very beautiful mix of decor, and it's a really cute room. Very nice decor. And then we have your next account, and I don't know what you've done to your character, but he really looks very Fae-like, which I love. I'm guessing it's to do with like the makeup that you've chosen, perhaps paired with the ears, but there is something about his appearance that comes across as very mystical, if that makes sense. What I also love is here, I shouldn't have clicked back off, but this bit here with the rainbow in the distance. That's amazing. That is so cool. Love how you've decorated with like the pots of gold, the clovers, the green chairs, the green rugs, you know, to really drive home that green theming throughout the image. But I think this is absolutely fantastic. Next up, we have a submission from Steve White here. And this is lovely. I absolutely love this. Okay, your character looks great. Love the outfit you've put together. I do think there is a subtle touch of green here in your facial hair, which is, again, really bringing home that green theming. Love the rainbows, how they all kind of like spawn over this gazebo, this green gazebo. I think is really, really cool. Love that you've gathered a lot of villagers. It's always nice to see villagers in snaps, to be honest. We've got Gaston flexing over here. We've got Hades, we've got Merida, we've got Oswald, Elsa, Merlin behind Elsa. We've got Rapunzel, Mirabelle, Kristoff there. I'm assuming this is Fairy Godmother. I see a glimpse of a Goofy hat. We've got Minnie here. I think that's all the villagers I can see. I think. Let me know if anyone else has spotted any others that I did miss. But wonderful to see. It's a really bright and vibrant snap. Like, even though, like you said, the QR feature wasn't working, which I've seen that from a lot of people. I think it's bugged again, I would think. But I've seen that even in the Facebook groups, people talking about it. But I love this. I think this is great, and it really comes across as very vibrant and colourful, even from like taking that image of your screen, which I know can really affect the colours when you do it that way. So I think this shows what a fantastic snap you've come up with, how vibrant and colourful it is, and I think it's wonderful. I really, really like this. Fantastic job. And next up we have a submission from Glitch here. I really, really love this. I did see what you titled it. I love Dabioko and the little people. We obviously that was a discussion in the Discord. I'm obsessed with that film. Like, obviously my dad was a big James Bond fan, and obviously Sean Connery stars in it. So I've seen most of Sean Connery's films, to be honest. I've seen pretty much all the back catalogue and stuff like that, and obviously growing up that was one we used to watch quite a lot. And so I love that you made reference of it. I love that. I love that. But this is a beautiful snap. Love how you got the pots of gold, the gold and the sort of like emeralds on the floor, the clovers, the treasures and jewels and stuff like that. I think it's just fantastic, and I really love the outfit you've gone for as well. Obviously perfect for this week's challenge and theming. And next up we have a submission here from Steph Scarf. Perfect Mickey Cloud again. Look at this, the fact that you've got a totally clear sky and then just the Mickey Cloud. That is not an easy thing. That is not easy. Okay, I mean, it's very hard to control Mickey Clouds anyway because it's very randomized. But yeah, fantastic. Love to see it. Love this, the row of trees that we've got, the green glowing light coming from them, all the foliage, the cypress trees and things like that. The peacocks here that we have as decor in between those trees. We've got the green bumblestone fence. We've got these green fountains. We've got a lot of lovely coloured foliage here in kind of like those yellowy and greeny tones, which I think is just fantastic. And I love that you got the memory orbs here as well. Obviously just fantastic. Look at the kind of like the glowing light that you get. Like, I never even really paid attention to that, but it's so cool to see. Oh, we got a little froggy friend over here. I don't know who started the frog trend, but someone has started a trend, I think, because I always see frogs in snaps these days. But love the pots of gold kind of lining either side as well. The little critter and the outfit, absolutely perfect. And next up, we have a submission from Sakura here. And this is gorgeous. It definitely has a very whimsical, magical vibe. Like, I think anything that has that kind of almost like foggy ambience feels very mystical to me. But I love it here. Oh my gosh, my voice is cracking. Sorry about that. But love how your character looks. Love that we've got the pot of gold. I like that you've turned it on its side so you just get the sparkles coming from it. I think that's really cool. That was something that I had obviously worked out when we first got the items, when I did the premium shot review. And like one of the first things I did was like I ended up turning the camera and I saw you could make the rainbow disappear effectively. But it's a really cool trick. It is very hard to do because you do often get this line, but it is very, very cool. I love it. I think it's such a fun trick to do with it if you just want the focus on the pot of gold and perhaps not to see the rainbow. Very, very cool. But yeah, love this with the foliage, the lights. Fantastic. And next up, we have a submission here from Cradle. This is so beautiful. It's definitely very whimsical, very fairy core. Love all the rainbows you've got throughout the image. The leafy cottage, the fairy bloss house, all the foliage. It's a very foliage rich submission. I'm going to guess this was taken in the forest. This looks like the kind of like cliffside to, what do you call it, the Frosted Heights. But very cute. Again, little touches like the demon snippets down here, the little froggy snippet here, the bioluminescent moss, the other demon snippets over there as well. You've got your little dragon companion. I like this kind of like from behind shot. I think it's really, really cool. Um, I love how you've integrated some of the natural spawning foliage and it works well in the shot. This is something that I usually like. I'm openly critical about it. I usually don't like when you have natural spawnables showing in submissions unless it works with the theming. Like if you're just taking a selfie in the meadow and there's like a random basil or something in your shot, like that annoys me. But something like this, where there's a lot of rich foliage, there's mushrooms and stuff like that, a tree stump like this looks natural. It looks in place. It looks like almost like intentional decor, which is what I like. I like that. I don't mind that. Love the trees, the foliage work, absolutely beautiful snap. The little touches of gold here as well, and the clovers. Yeah, fantastic snap. And now we have my rush submission for my husband. We do have a Mickey Cloud, which I thought was quite fun to get. I wanted to use the confetti as well. I wanted to add in a lot of the colour. I figured even though the challenge is green, by adding in those rainbows, those pots of gold, I really wanted to kind of lean into colours as well. So that's why I used the up balloons here. It's why I used the confetti cannons and stuff like that. I just felt it completed the theming. Now I do have a bit of an issue. I don't know what happened, but my fence in here disappeared. I did place one here to fill this gap, and then I think I had to leave the map or something. I don't know if I had to get off his I don't know what happened. But then when I came back and redid this shot, the fence was gone again. So it was like it didn't save when I'd placed it. Because I went to take a snap before and realised the gap, and it really annoyed me. So I needed to change it. And I did, but it somehow is still gone. So I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did, but I did something wrong anyway. But yeah, I wanted to go with something quite simple, not too much, not too over the top. Um, I like the outfit I put together. I did steal this idea from someone else with the skirt. I don't know who did it first. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I saw someone combine the top and the skirt and it kind of looks like just like an extended top. So I did go with that. I used the time bending tool, the Monsters Inc. one, because my husband doesn't really have many tool set, so I went with the Monsters Inc. one. I figured it had that touch of green. We got gems, we got clovers, you know, so I figured that was all lining up with the theming. And then I just did this archway, which I thought again looked quite fun. I hope it comes across well. We'll just have to see when it comes to getting the results. And next up we have a submission from Jasper here, who's done this toilet submission. I love it. I'm obsessed. It's perfect. If this does not get 4K, I will riot for you. I will go to war for you over this. I love this snap. I think it's so cool. I love it. The fact that you got the toilet in front of the like pot of gold. It's just fantastic. I love it. I love it. And the toilet fountains here, magical. I'm obsessed. This is so funny. It's so cute. I love the outfit. I love the decor. And of course the toilets are just a 10 out of 10 from me. Yeah, this is fantastic. I love it. I'm obsessed. I think this is, yeah, it's just so funny. I love it. I love it. I hope this gets 4K. If this, like I said, if this does not get 4K, you let me know. You let me know, because I will fight for you. I will demand everyone who got 4K gives up their moonstones and gives them to you as an offering. This is absolutely wonderful. I love it. My favorite, my absolute favorite this week. Next up, we have a submission from Disney Dreamer here. And this is so beautiful. I love this kind of like this uplighting that we get. I'm going to assume it's from the Vitalis Mine Lamps again. Love all the rainbows that we've got, the piles of gold. The way you've decorated the background here with the throne. What do you call it? Triton's throne, because obviously that's very green. We've got the bumblestone fencing. We've also got the peacock topiaries there. We've got a line of green foliage, very, very nicely decorated and laid out snap. Love the little subtle touch of the moon there as well. Very, very cute. Love the green face makeup. Love the little dragon companion as well. And all the 4-leaf clovers that we've got here going on too. I think this is fantastic. I did see this get voted on in one of the Facebook groups. Possibly the Dreamsnap one, the main Dreamsnap Facebook group. That's the one that I usually see pop up on my Facebook feed. But it was so cool to see. I love seeing snaps that, you know, I recognize and that get voted on. I did actually see Cole's submission in there this morning as well, which was fantastic. So yeah, absolute joy to see it get voted on. And next up we have this submission from Film Brat. Again, leaning into those fairy core vibes. Love to see it. A lot of us have done this framing at the front of the shot with the rainbows, which I personally love. Love all the gold tones throughout. Definitely very whimsical as well, with all the mushrooms and sort of the bioluminescent foliage and things like that. We do have the mushroom house, the fairy bloss house and Tinkerbell house in the background, which I think work wonderfully for this challenge. And of course all the gold, perfect for this theming. Love the outfit. Love how you've done this extended skirt as well, but in green. And of course the cute little dragon companion. Very, very adorable. And next up we have a submission here from Bug Fuzz. And I really, really love this. I love this combining of the vine wall with the bumblestone fences, and I love that it's kind of like two-toned. Like we've got the yellow on the left to kind of represent gold, we've got the green on the right for obviously the green theming. I love how your character looks, love the outfit choice, love the subtle touch of green makeup as well and the green hair. I think that's wonderful. Love how you've gone with a green companion as well, again perfect for the theming. Love this little seating area. This is really cute with like the little chest and the seats. Very, very cute. We've got our pots of gold with the rainbow. Very, very nice to see, and really nice foliage work as well. And I like that you've gone with this flooring here, which has that kind of like green touch to it as well. Again, just enhancing the green theme for the challenge. And next up we have a submission from Cole here. Now, Cole did mention they'd been suffering a bit recently with allergies and stuff like that. But personally, I think this is fantastic. I love this. I think it's beautiful. I love how your character looks. I love all the rainbows that you've got going on in the background, the green foliage, like even introducing those Alice in Wonderland hedge pieces, the kind of like the Cheshire Cat ones. Lovely bit of detailing. The stone fence work here, when paired with those Fountain of Youth, again, just has a real kind of nature vibe to it, which I love. I love this pathing overlaying these like stones with the actual pathing underneath. Absolutely genius, works really nice together. The pots of gold towards the front, the little mini waterfall kind of features, again, very, very beautiful. The gold that's lining this pathway, the gems that we've got going on, absolutely wonderful to see. Your character looks great. I love the outfit choice that you've gone with here, and I also really love the companion choice as well with the green dragon. This is beautiful, very fairy core. Absolutely love it. Okay, I might have to speed through some of these other snaps. I've just checked the time on my recording. I've been going for 40 minutes now. I have had like little pauses between jumping through the snaps. But if I rush through these next ones, it's not because I don't like your snaps. It's just that I've seen this recording's going on a bit, so I'm a bit anxious about that going on so long. So I do want to apologise if you think I don't care for your snap. It's not that I don't care, it's just that I don't want this video to go on for like another 30 minutes. Because there's like still another like, I don't know, 15 snaps to get through or something. So again, apologies. But we're starting here with Madame Bernays, and I love this. The amount of 4-leaf clovers and the other clovers you've got here, that's incredible. That's such a large amount. We've got all these pots of gold. I love the Mickeys. The hidden Mickeys with the bushes are perfect. And then the way you've kind of crowned those Mickey bushes with the pot of gold, absolutely fantastic. Love how your character looks. Love the companion choice. Wonderful submission. Then we have Blush Danielle here, and I love this like continuous rainbow. I mean, I see 3 pots of gold here, but I'm assuming there's more than that. Oh yeah, look, there's one behind you here. Have you got 2 rows of 3? Because this rainbow looks really thick. But I love it. I think it looks fantastic. Look at the 2 little dragons. It's like they're dancing together. It's so, so cute. All the gems, all the gold, all the sparkle. Absolutely wonderful and magical. I love it. I'm obsessed. This is an absolutely wonderful and beautiful submission. Next up, we have Cat Lady's Rule, and oh my god. Oh my god. I am in awe of this. Look at this. So outside of this, we've got this frosty wonderland, and then inside of this portal we just have all this greenery. It's like a portal to a new world, and I love it, but I literally cannot comprehend how you managed to fit this in so perfectly. This is absolutely fantastic. What an incredible effect. Like, I have seen people do these kind of portal submissions, and it's often done with the kind of like the wall arches. But I mean, not to say that those are easy shots to do. I don't want to just diminish any work that those people put in, but obviously you've got that kind of buffer on the side with those submissions that kind of can cover a lot of details and elements that would overhang. The fact that this is so perfectly encapsulated into this circle, absolutely talented. I am blown away, and I just love the effect of this. I think it's unique. I think it's creative. Fantastic. Then we have a submission here from Vinnie Luca. Love all the green tones of this. Absolutely fantastic. Looks wonderful. I love that you've turned the leafy cottage kind of like around. So we're not seeing the leafy cottage from the front here. But it just adds a really cool angle. All the gold touches, you know, Scrooge's dime, the Vitalist mines carts, the pile of gold. Fantastic. Love this. Very creative. Then we have a submission here from Steph Scarf. And this is absolutely magical. I love this. Definitely very fairy core, very whimsical. Love the touches of orange through this submission, which contrasts very nicely against the green tones. Love how your character looks. Love the decor. Beautiful submission. Then we have a submission here from Flame G. And this is so stunning. I love this. Love the rainbows that you've got going on here. Love the two fountains. The glowing green foliage is beautiful. The little froggies, the little dragon, you know, the pile of gold and everything like that. The way your character looks. Absolutely fantastic. Wonderful submission. Great work. And next up we have a submission from Spin here. And I really love this. This is really cute. I love how your character looks. I love the fairy core vibes of it. Love this green backdrop with these rainbows coming through. Absolutely wonderful. The touches of gold and green at the bottom here as well are absolutely cute. I love this. Fantastic job. And next up we have another submission from Steph Scarf, and this is fantastic. I love this. The foliage work down the sides here is incredible. The little green orbs, the dragon blowing fire, very cute. Love the row of the lights here leading to the green leafy cottage. I think it looks fantastic. I think you've done beautifully with this. Very colourful, very bright, very vibrant, a really fun submission. And next up we have a submission from Blobseer here. Love the foliage work here with the peacock topiaries. I think they add a nice bit of colour whilst also keeping to the green tones as well. Love the rainbow effect you've got going on here. All the foliage work in the middle. What is that? Oh, it's that leafy chair. I was like, what is that? It looks so weird. It's that leafy chair you get from the thingy, whatever you call it. The tapestries. Love the bubbles with like the foliage. Like we've got some with clovers, some with flowers. 4-leaf clover over here, the little lily pad. Beautiful foliage work. Love how your character looks as well. Absolutely wonderful submission. Then we have a submission here from Nina. This is so cute. I love this. I think this is an absolutely wonderful submission. I love the pops of red. It's really nice to see the pops of red. Like we're seeing a lot of gold and green, like yellow and green tones, which totally makes sense and is definitely not a criticism. So it's nice to see those red tones come through. They offer a really nice contrast. I love how your character looks. I love the fact that you've got piles and piles of gold here at this rainbow, which is just very, very magical. Yeah, this is a wonderful submission. Very beautiful, excellent foliage work and great touch with the gold there. And next up we have a submission from Jay here. Very magical, very kind of like fairy goddess vibes. I love this. Love how your character looks. Love that you've gone with the Maleficent staff, which does have like subtle touches of green here. But again, kind of leaning into that fairy goddess vibe, which is wonderful. The foliage work is beautiful here, and I love that you've used that green floral gazebo in the background too. And next up we have UV Neon Galaxy here. Again, absolutely perfect little Mickey cloud coming into the middle of the shot there, which is beautiful to see. What I really love is this contrast here with the green on the sides here and then this yellow tone in the middle because of all the treasure and the gold and things like that. It all, you know, it just creates a nice focal point for the image. Love the little gems that we've got scattered around, the little creatures we've got, like we've got the frog snippets, we've got the green birds, we've got the green raccoon here, and we've also got the little frog plushies here as well. Very, very cute. Again, that framing with the rainbows is adorable. And I like that you've actually used the bubbles as well. That's really nice to see. That is really, really nice to see. I think they look so, so, so cute. And they sort of get a really nice glow and sparkle to them when they're coming through the rainbow. Like you can see this kind of like surrounding effect here on these bubbles compared to like this one here, which is a bit more, I don't know, neutral-ish. I don't even know how to describe it, but it looks fantastic. I love how your character's dressed. Love the outfit. Definitely got all those very, very green vibes. Then we have a submission here from Talon. Again, going green with your character I think is just fantastic. I love seeing people that have gone kind of all in with the theming. I absolutely love that. What I really love is how you've used just like one singular 4-leaf clover here and then just done a bunch of the other clovers kind of surrounding. It really brings a lot of focus to that singular 4-leaf clover, which I think is really fun. Obviously 4-leaf clovers, they're meant to be sort of hard to find, which is what makes them so lucky. So to actually lean into that kind of reality as such is just absolutely wonderful. Love all the foliage work here. The subtle touch of gold that we've got going throughout with the flooring is really beautiful. And I love how you've designed it, like doing these little squares is so, so, so cool. I'm gonna guess that's because you've combined the sort of the gold and opal and then the kind of like the opal and gem flooring, which is why they're all sort of separate and unique. But this is really, really cool to see. And then for our last submission of this part, we have a submission here from Sunny Wawa. And this is absolutely beautiful. I love this. I love the way your character looks, the way her hair looks like it's flowing in the wind. The way you've decorated in terms of the foliage is beautiful. The rainbows here coming in either side is just beautiful. Very whimsical, very magical, and I think this is a stunning submission. It's really eye-catching, really vibrant, and I think it will do very, very well in the voting. And there we have it for the first half of the Going Green challenge. Absolutely wonderful to see all these submissions. I can see how much work has gone into each one, and they're all really unique and really beautiful. So fantastic work to everyone on your snaps. Sorry I had to rush through that end bit. As I said, I had been recording for like 40 minutes at that point, and I knew I had quite a few more to go through, so I did need to rush a bit there, but just know that I loved them all very, very much, and it was wonderful to see. And sorry I couldn't dedicate a bit more time, but we would be here all day if I did that. So thank you very, very much for sharing. It was wonderful to see. Make sure to stay tuned for part 2 because we have even more dream snaps to show off. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys!